Following that breaking news, at least 3 people are hurt after a building collapses. This is in the heart of downtown Cincinnati. Chopper 9 giving us a live look at the scene at 4th and Race Streets. And we have been staying on top of the story for most of the afternoon. It's so good to have you with us. I'm Tanya O'Rourke. But we have live team coverage right now as investigators are trying to piece together what happened here. Let's start with 9 on your side's Marielle Carbone. She is live at the scene. All right, Marielle, what have you learned?
Well, fire officials tell us that the collapse came on this 6th floor, coming down onto the 5th floor. You can see that area behind me, and that crews were pouring fresh concrete, which was still wet, so the weight of that collapsing down. Now, here's what we know. At this point, officials say 3 people were transported to the hospital, but I did just speak to CPD, and they say that they haven't finished clearing the building yet, so it's unclear if there are any other people injured inside. Now, as for those who were transported, we're hearing that their injuries were varied from serious to minor. 2 of them went to UC Medical Center, the 3rd to Christ. Now, they were all contractors working on the building, and the Cincinnati Fire Department says it's unclear what exactly was being built with that concrete, whether they were doing a floor or a ceiling, but that it was 3 feet of wet concrete. Now, we spoke to one woman who works nearby. She heard the collapse. Here's what she had to say.
All I saw was the building, it was already collapsed, but I just was concerned about if anybody was hurt or injured. It was like boom, like that, a real loud boom like that. And when I arrived, I asked people if there was anybody injured. I was going to try to help in any way.
Now, another witness we spoke to described people on the ground, workers on the ground actually diving for cover underneath of a concrete truck. He says that debris like timber came flying down and that a pedestrian actually raced to stop traffic to prevent any further injuries. Now, the fire department is still working on its preliminary investigation. You can still see a lot going on with them still working behind us. And now, if you do live in this area, none of the buildings across the street or in the area have been evacuated. So if you do live here, you are still able to get through, but anybody else, they have it closed off to while they continue to work in this area. For now, reporting live downtown, Marielle Carbone, 9 on your side.
All right, Marielle, thanks so much. So this mess downtown has caused several road closures ahead of rush hour. We want to continue our team coverage right now. 9 on your side's Jake Ross standing by right now. Jake, tell us about what's closed down.
Well, there's quite a bit closed down, Tanya. You know, a lot of different streets downtown are going to be closed because of the rescue efforts that are currently underway. I want to give you a look. We've got a different vantage point on this scene here. We've been noticing over the past 15 to 20 minutes, lots of firefighters and rescue crews going up to about that 5th and 6th floor there. We've also seen drones in the sky to aid in the search. But here's what we do know. This is going to be a headache for folks trying to get home tonight if they work in downtown or maybe still live in downtown, whether it be via car or bus. Here's what you need to know to get around. 3rd Street is open, minus 1 lane on the right side when approaching Elm. Now, police have been directing traffic on Race Street, but right now it remains open. So if you are going to be in that area or you're working downtown, you are going to want to take it slow, as we do have a lot of first responders out here on the streets and the sidewalks. Now, police have blocked off the area of 4th Street from Walnut to Elm, and Elm Street is closed from 5th all the way down to 3rd Street. That is where we're seeing the majority of these rescue efforts underway. Now, also, if you're going to be needing to head north through downtown, you're going to want to take 3rd up to Plum and then up to 6th. That would be your ultimate detour there. But if you do take the bus, here we go. This is going to be a laundry list of bus routes that are going to be changed, and you're going to now board at Government Square if you have one of these routes. And those routes are 1, 2X, 3X, 14X, 15X, 21, 23X, 25X, 27, 42X, 49, 52X, 71X, 72X, 74X, and 85. Those, once again, will be boarding at Government Square. Rescue efforts still here underway, trying to see if there is anybody else inside. We're going to continue to provide updates for you and pass along new information here on WCPO as well as on WCPO.com. For now, reporting live in downtown, Jake Ryle, 9 on your side.